Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Thank you very much for joining another weekly edition, my top stocks to watch for the coming week. Like, subscribe, share with friends, and let's hit the charts. CRWD is my first name on my top stocks to watch for the coming week. We have broke above the 185 area. The 185 look left was a very important area of support, resistance, Thursday resistance, and Friday broke up and above. Now, let's see continuation towards the 192 area. Above 192, we will see 201 together with this red trend line. This red trend line, support, resistance, resistance. So, by natural things of price action, above 192, we will hit the 201 area, 202 together with this red trend line. Above it, we will see 230 with this upper red trend line. Follow the price. Use levels and trend lines as your guide for future price action. BB, BlackBerry, very interesting price action. Still have time until earnings, middle of December. For now, what do we see? Very interesting area of resistance. All this area that was support over here, now resistance over here. If we take it a little bit further left, we can see support, resistance, support, and now resistance once again. Long continuation above this red zone, and then towards the 424. And if you are lazy, you can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and Fibonacci will give you everything that you need for future resistance areas. I'm looking for a break above the 384 towards the 424 as the first target. Coin still inside a very tight price range between the 70 and the 85 area. I'm looking for a break above this area. As you can see, all this area, resistance over here, broke to the downside, and since August 2023, each and every time price reached this zone, the 85, 86 area, failed to close above it. So 1 or 2 days above this red zone and we can start taking our long position towards where? No need to guess. 90, 94, 103, and then 114 to the upside, breaking below the 78.80, and we will see once again 70.30 to the downside. Adobe, same price action as coin, 502 to the downside, 570 to the upside, breaking above the 570, and we can start taking our long position towards 590 and 615 as first targets. We have a gap over here. Let's see, maybe we need to wait and see for this gap getting filled, some kind of a bounce of the 543, and then taking our long position off this bounce over here and adding to the winning position once it will break the 570. If you want to learn how to add to winning positions and close losing positions, we have the Fibonacci Academy playlist. Check my YouTube channel for playlists. Fibonacci Academy playlist, 25 videos, each video 15 minutes or less, on how to become a better trader, how to become a better risk manager, how to become a better emotions manager. So check it out. We have next AI. Yellow line from support, resistance. Friday broke up and above. Now let's see the 27 holding as support. 1 day retesting this area as support, maybe an inside candle on Monday or Tuesday, and then we can take Fibonacci. Next will be the 31, 33.60 to the upside. APP, also very interesting price action. I'm waiting for a break and a close at least 2 days above this red trend line. As you can see, downtrend channel, but first we have a gap to the downside, and we know that more than 85-90% of all gaps will get filled. Maybe next week we will get this gap filled, bounce of the 36 area, once again towards this red trend line and then breaking up and above. The next scenario is another day or two above this red trend line to the upside, and then we can start taking our long position. I will wait to see a close above 40.50 and then 42.40 and then 45 to the upside. All you need to do, follow price and once again use levels for the next support or resistance for future price action. Box, BOX, this green line, 26 area from support to resistance. I'm waiting patiently for 2-3 days above this green line, and then we can start taking our long position first towards the 28 area. We have a double bottom scenario over here. So let's see if this double bottom scenario will get validated only above the 26. First target will be the 28.40, and then we have a gap at the 30.30 area, and we have one more month or so until Box's earnings. So pay attention for this name. Very interesting price action. M, if you remember last week's top stocks to watch, here we are. We said we have a double bottom scenario on M. We broke above the 11.74 and we have continuation almost towards the 13.15. Now we have a gap at the 12.54 from resistance. It will become support, and then next leg up back again to the 13.15, 14, and then closing this gap. We have less than 2 weeks. November 16, we have Macy's earnings. Let's see if Macy's can close this gap before earnings. Nike, no need to introduce this name, broke above the 105, 106 area. Was a very important area of support, as you can see here, since May until August of 2023, until it broke to the downside, and then it became resistance over here, resistance over here, resistance on Thursday, and then gap up on Friday. So I want to see first 105.60 holding as support, then closing this gap. Once this gap and 105 will hold the support, then we can take long towards the 110. We also can take Fibonacci from here. And then we have more levels to the upside, more levels to the downside, or from recent low, recent high, 107.90 to the upside, 105.60 to the downside. Long continuation above 108.80. PayPal, post earnings, very nice bounce of this yellow trend line. Now, let's see, can we get long continuation towards this 60 gap, which will be the first target for our long position. But first, we need to break above the 57.50, above the 60 area, then we have this gap, then 62, one candle at a time. No one knows what will happen in the future, no one knows what will happen next. The only thing we can prepare is how much are we willing to lose on each and every trade, each and every day, each and every week. This is the only thing we have full control of. Risk management. WMG, Warner Music Group. I'm still waiting. It was on my top stocks to watch list few weeks back. Now, back again. 33 area, very tough resistance as you can see. Every time trying and getting failed, rejected by this area. Long only day or two closing above the 33, and then 34.20 will be the next major resistance. We have earnings coming up Thursday, November 16th, so we still have time. Above 34, in my opinion, it's heading towards this gap at the 36.50 and then 37.50 to the upside. Of course, everything you see in here on my videos is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. Never follow blindly anyone on social media, and it doesn't matter how many subscribers or how many YouTube followers they have or Twitter followers. Always do your due diligence. It's okay to get ideas. In the end of the day, it's your money. You need to take care of your money. check the links in the description below for more educational videos. Thank you very much for joining this Top Stocks to Watch video. I hope you found it helpful. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are going live 8:30 a.m. every trading day. Until then, stay safe.